A girl with spots on her face goes to a shoe shop and keeps looking at different styles of shoes. The manager angrily tells her, "Who allowed you to enter the shop?" She says, "I am a customer." The manager says, "Look at your condition." The girl says, "What is wrong with my condition?" The manager says, "I do not need customers like you," and angrily throws trash at her and tells her to get out the shop. Employee is watching all this. The girl says, "Please let me buy shoes." He again tells her to leave. The employee touches the manager. The manager says, "You have no sense at all." The employee says, "I will tell the shop owner." The manager laughs and tells the employee, "What is your status?" He shakes the shoe tray and drops the shoes and tells the employee to get her out quickly. The employee starts showing her different styles of shoes. The girl tells the employee, "You are very kind." The manager comes again and says, "Hurry up." The employee says, "We are hurrying." The girl says, "We are also human." The manager says, "You do not like such." Manager angrily sprays on the girl. The employee says, "Do not worry." The girl picks up a shoe and says how beautiful it is. The employee says, "It will look very good on you." The manager keeps staring at them angrily. The employee says, "Please do not stare at us." The manager angrily says, "I cannot tolerate this girl." The employee goes to the manager and asks, "What is the problem?" The manager says, "The biggest problem is this ugly girl." The employee says, "If God created you like this, what would you do?" The manager says, "God cannot do this to me." The kind employee then goes to the girl and says, "There is nothing to be afraid of." The manager tells the employee to bring coffee for him. The manager then angrily asks the girl how your family tolerates you. The girl says, "I am also a human." The employee brings coffee for the manager and he throws the coffee on the employee and tells her, "You deserve this treatment too." The girl feels very sad about the manager's behavior. The girl is looking at shoes. The manager snatches the shoe. The kind employee packs the shoe and tells her, "Thank God you like something." She goes to the counter with the employee. The manager throws water on them and says, "You have no manners." The manager says, "Do not teach me manners." The girl thanks the kind employee and leaves the manager, tells the employee, "Why did you take less money from her?" and angrily goes after her and asks, "Why did you give less money?" The girl says, "I paid the full price." The manager angrily grabs her arm. Her husband is watching all this through a video link outside actually. He is the shop owner. The girl says, "I have been tolerating you for so long." Meanwhile, the shop owner arrives there and the manager becomes very worried. The owner says, "She is my wife." The manager becomes even more worried. The owner says, "You should leave." Every human deserves respect, regardless of flaws or differences. If you like our video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.